Caddo Parish is an urban, suburban school district. We even have a couple of rural schools. We have between 43 and 44,000 students. It's a fun place to learn and work and grow in a vibrant city.
School campuses are average 60 years old. They were not built with security in mind. There's probably 100 different ways that people can enter and leave campuses. Basically, if we can control access and we can monitor students, then we can keep schools safe.
It matters most to us that when we are in our offices or when we are en route to class, that we know that we see students who are supposed to be on campus and they have a purpose. They know where they're supposed to be and they're trying to get there, and then they have access. But then by the same token, or the flip side of that, is that we know also that for students or for people who are not supposed to be on campus, they do not have access to our students and or our campus.
I personally believe you can't have great education without great infrastructure. And part of that infrastructure requires that you have safety features as well as whether it's lights or whether it's cameras, whether it's points of entry for students. All of those things go into making sure that youngsters are safe so that, again, they can have great education in these great facilities.
I think that we have to use technology that's available, technology that has been designed for this purpose, to help us, keep our campuses safe.
We were asked to assist in developing a system to help them integrate the middle schools into the high schools, 7th and 8th graders into a high school environment. And so we came into this with an idea of what that looked like, and then every school presented a different set of challenges. Some of these schools were multi-level, some of them were flat like Huntington is, and we had to configure the application to meet each environment. Went through the badging system, the video system, integrating with our own software on both sides, and I think it's been a success so far.
During the planning process, the people from districts came in and they sat down with us. We had Stanley advisors 1 to 2 who came in to sat down with us and let us know that we were going to have the computer and the monitoring system set up in addition to the new cameras that we were having installed, and they would be all over campus, number one. But then in addition to that, they allowed us to have input. We were able to say where the hotbed or problem areas are on campus, and then they worked very closely with my assistant principal of discipline to make sure that when they install those cameras, when they install the system, that those were areas on which they focused.
The more effort put in on the front to be familiar, the easier the workload is. And that's for anything, whether it's fights, skipping, crisis intervention, so it helps out tremendously. During lunch shift, that's one of the highest populated areas in the cafeteria. Well, we have 3 security guards there. But the other areas of the building, there are times that I was able to set cameras to really observe and report those areas. The kids may have thought that while they didn't see a physical person there, they may be able to miss school or some other things may happen, but we're able to cover that with that type of surveillance.
The systems are scalable. We've always built our platforms where they can upgrade. If the customer chooses to go this direction or that direction, we can move and become adaptable to whatever the new environment is. And I've always respected that because we don't leave any of our customers behind. Every solution we provided is upgradable.
The fact that we will have a centralized location to be able to monitor the comings and goings of everyone on the campus is priceless. I don't see how we can, in this day and time, take that lightly.
For example, if I have my ID and I have access to a certain part of the building and I know that it'll only work for a certain period of time, then I'm hustling, trying to get to class, trying to be responsible, trying to do the right thing, and being ready to learn, and moving in a little bit quicker to make sure that I'm on point as a student and to make sure that I'm in the right places as I'm supposed to be designated to be. And I think that even more than the safety and security issue, the teaching of that responsibility that we want young people to have has been the greatest benefit.
I think the real proof in the pudding was when we implemented and they saw success, and that helped the school district and obviously Stanley support this project going district-wide.
We're quite pleased with where we are right now. The follow-up has been great. The contact, the training, the installation, everything has been great to this point, and we expect it to be the same way. But all credit is to Stanley as well as to our outstanding team of individuals here at the district.